My people, it's Monday, the 24th of June. NY session has just started and we doing a market overview here. And this market overview is going to be a little bit different. We're going to look a lot at fundamentals, and that's for a reason. We're going to look at the Mexican peso, and that is for a reason. We have never looked at it on a market overview before, but that is just because I have some super great information telling us that, and it's fundamental information, that we are in for a big short on the Mexican peso. So let me explain why we're shorting the Mexican peso and why we even looking at it at all. So first and foremost, it's the 24th of June. It's the end of June, and we have the Mexican election coming up, 2024 election. And in Mexico, the election is every 60 years. So you can see here, what we're looking at now is the Mexican peso futures, all right? So Mexican peso futures. 2006, leading up to, I have marked out when the election is. So this is the election month, July. And leading up to the election, what do we have? We have a market drop of about 10%. And then the election month starts, and what happened? Market pumps about 8% here. Boom, 8%. All right. Next election, 2012. Market drops here from March, April, boom, until the election month, 14%. In June, market starts to pump, all right? Most often the market starts to pump in June. Even here, market reversed on June, and in July it got its real pump. Now we're moving on. Election 2018. Market drops 12-13%, all right? Reverses on June, and then, and what is this? A hammer candle, and does this very nice pump of about, from this bottom all the way to the top is about 12%, all right? So, and 12% in Forex is massive. There's a lot of pips to catch. So we are there right now. Market has made its drop, boom, about 13%. And already it's doing its pullback, and we're getting it. And this is the month of June now. So month of July, that candle hasn't started printing yet. It's about a week left until that one starts to print. Okay, so now when we know this, we're looking at the USD. We go into the USD versus the MXN, so US dollar versus the Mexican peso. Now remember, this here is the futures, so Mexican peso futures. This means that when I'm looking at the US dollar versus the Mexican peso, everything is in reversed. Okay, because if Mexican peso goes down here, because this one is trading against the US dollar, or the US dollar is against the Mexican peso. In this case here, if the Mexican peso goes up on down on the futures, it goes up on US dollar MXN. All right. If the US dollar goes up, this chart goes up as well. If the Mexican peso goes up, the chart will go down. All right. It's just like you're trading Euro USD. If the US dollar goes up, the Euro USD will go down, right? Because it's the opposite currency pair. Okay, so now when we know that, and it's in reversed, now we're looking at targets and what we're trading for. Okay, so we had the Mexican peso doing its drop, and we're looking for the reversal of that drop now. Can we say that we have hit the point where the reversal will be occur? So let's look at it. First and foremost, how much have we pulled back? We have pulled back about 14%, which is standard. That's what we're pulling back, what we have pulled back previous pre-election times. We have taken out liquidity. And we have tapped in to this supply zone right here. Boom, perfectly. These candles represent a supply zone. We are on a weekly time frame, remember that. In the same time, we have closed the bodies just below the 200-day EMA. So we have tapped into the supply zone, closed on the 200-day EMA, and we are reversing now. So for me, this is a confirmed official reversal now on this trade. Now we zoom in to find the entry. So I would say, because this is a swing trade, all of this here that you see here, boom, until here is the entry zone. Market has started to move already, all right? Hit the 20-day EMA on the daily time frame, so it will probably bounce back a little bit. But as you're looking at this chart right now, we have, this is New York Open in Sweden. So Swedish time, this is New York Open. So market is moving right now, and I've just picked an entry. If you, depending on when you're looking at this, remember this thing is going to drop quite some. So you want to catch. It's going to be it's going to create a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and you can, along the way, it doesn't mean just because you missed this entry or this entry that you're out. No, get the next pullback, or get the next pullback, or get the next pullback. You get me? I will add positions in these pullbacks. That's what I will do, because I'm looking at a long swing trade here. Sorry, a short swing trade here. So this thing will run for a minute at least, you know. So here's my entry today. I just picked this entry. It's Monday, so it's quite low volume in the markets, but it's still though moving in the right direction. So I picked the entry based off on order blocks, liquidity zones, this little pullback that we had, and that I actually thought will get up higher. So I was waiting for it to get up back to this order block and take it from there. But then I saw it started to reverse, rejecting the 20-day EMA. So I decided to enter from about 18.09300. Okay, so that's that. Here you see my entry. This is how I grab. This is where I took my entry from this little order block that broke this low, all right, and left this fair value gap behind it. Market dipped in several times, which it gave me several entry opportunities, and that's what I've done here. Now we will see if market managed to break this low and continue downwards. What the market is respecting and rejecting right now is the 20-day EMA. I think it is on a daily time frame. Yeah, you see here on a daily time frame. So this is what market is respecting right now and having trouble to get past. All right. So that's that. Next level that you gotta watch out for is this here. All right. And that is 17.50, you can say. On these lows, on these body close and open of candles here, you have very strong support, and just below that you have a strong fair value gap right here. This fair value gap is something the market will respect, and below that comes the next hurdle, and that is this order block here. This order block is definitely a take profit zone. This order block will be respected. Market will bounce off of it, not maybe all the way up again, but it will give a proper pullback before, if so, continuing downwards. All right, so that's it for the Mexican peso. Sorry, Monday, can't speak properly. And if you want to have this chart, then we have it in the, I've posted it in the Telegram, in the Prosperous Telegram channel. So get in there, link is in the description below, and there you can see the charts. Regarding other currency pairs, so something I've been looking at is EJ. Now this thing is very overbought, and therefore people are afraid to get into it. But the thing is like this: fundamentally and technically, this thing should actually pump even greater. This proper liquidity grab that market did here is enough liquidity to send this thing to new all-time highs. And that's basically what it's testing right now, what it wants to do right now. So here, same thing. I just entered a trade from this low, this pullback the market did, but it doesn't mean that you are too late to the party. No. What I would do here now, we got 20 minutes left until 4 p.m. market liquidity switch. So I would say enter from this pullback here. So basically from the candle that is being printed here on the 5 minute, if market comes back down there, which I think it will, and that is 171.170. that should be a proper entry for you. You can enter now already. Do so with a small lot. If market pulls back a little bit more, then you can add lots to it. Build up your trade, all right? The target of this trade is 171.800. And that's that for EJ. Gold, on the other hand, is a bit more messy, but in the same time, we gotta look at it because we love it. And gold is what, me personally, what I trade the most and understand the most. So, so even in messy days, this is good things. This is good to trade. So what I'm looking at when it comes to gold, look, first and foremost, what do we got? We're looking at the weekly candles right now. Engulfing bearish candle, market dips, and starts to reverse. Gives us a little engulfing bullish candle, but not properly engulfing. Why not? Because it didn't engulf this wick. Next weekly candle printed all the way up to this order block that we have up here, and immediately rejected it, started to push down. So left this massive wick above it, which is very bearish, of course. This week's candle has started bearish, it's pushing up, which is normal when a market wants to push down. So the first thing that happens is the market pushes in the opposite direction, grabs liquidity, and then starts to push down. And what I mean with that is, of course, that I'm looking at this market to reverse and go bearish. So I'm looking at gold to actually drop to new lows. Before that, I wanted to see market tap into this order block up here. Market tapped into it, but not as far in as I wanted to, all right? So it rejected just below it. So I want to see now if market gives us another push into this order block so we can sell off the market. I want to sell it off from approximately 2,335. All right, so approximately 2,335 is where I want to sell it from. Market reached 2,334, so we were very close, but not close enough, not good enough. So let's see if we can get up here so we can get into this. All right, market has grabbed liquidity. It's pushing down a little bit, getting into this fair value gap, hopefully now pushing up again, creating another leg so that we can now during the silver bullet hour catch a nice reversal and start selling off. All right, that's what I had on gold, that's what I had on EJ, and that's what I had on the Mexican peso. Mexican peso is the most interesting right now because we have so much pips to catch there. By the way, I will post the gold chart as well in the Prosperous Telegram channel. But when it comes to the Mexican peso, guys, you have about, let me give this to you. You have about, this is a trade of 6.7 risk to reward, depending on where you're putting your stop loss. If you want to sniper entry this, because I don't think market will push up all the way up here, then you can put your stop loss just above these highs, and then you have a 15 risk to reward. All right, now second thing is the pip count, 150 pips. So guys, don't sleep on this. This is a very good trade. Especially when it's so heavily supported and backed up by fundamentals, you don't want to miss these opportunities. All right, so with that said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're not in the Prosperous Telegram channel, make sure you join it. Join our free trading academy. It will give you everything you need to get started with trading and to understand it from everything from a basic to advanced level. All right. With that said, my name is Jeremy. Thank you for listening and watching. Stay prosperous, stay blessed, and peace out.